नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका की न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइन। Cleansing political funding in India. Last week, in a landmark verdict, the Supreme Court struck down the government's electoral bond scheme as unconstitutional, reviving the decades-old debate on political funding in the general election year. Notified in January 2018 via a money bill, the scheme allowed the purchase of bonds by natural and legal persons, which could be encashed only by eligible political parties. A person could purchase limitless bonds of infinite amounts, removing the 7.5% cap on the corporate donations. The details of the buyer were to be kept confidential. The bond was exempted from income tax. Simply stated, the scheme allowed unlimited funding by corporates to political parties without disclosing the donor. Both the Reserve Bank of India and the Election Commission had expressed reservation on the various features of the scheme. Democracy watchdogs challenged the scheme in court, alleging that it violated the right to information of citizens and was contrary to the principle of free and fair elections. An affluent person could make financial contributions to political parties with a legitimate possibility of quid pro quo arrangements, the petition said. The government justified the scheme, stating it provided the shift from the cash-driven, unregulated and unaccounted regime of political donations to a regulated digital and legal political donation framework. It also served a specific object of curbing black money. The right of a citizen to know how political parties are being funded must be balanced against the right of a person to maintain privacy of their political affiliations, the government pleaded. It implored that the scheme was an economic reform and urged the court to refrain from judicial review of an economic policy. PM Modi's rally in Jammu today. 5 key political points ahead of 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi rally in Jammu on Friday 20 will be his third public event at Maulana Azad Stadium since 2013. PM Modi will inaugurate various projects including AIMS, Jammu world's highest railway bridge over Chenab, and North India's first river rejuvenation project, Devika River project in Udhampur, apart from addressing the rally. Way back in 2013, after then Gujarat Chief Minister was declared at BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate, Narendra Modi addressed the Lalkar rally at Jammu's MA Stadium on December 1, 2013. The rally, attended by 1 lakh people, is remembered as the biggest ever political gathering in the history of Jammu and Kashmir. It was credited for BJP winning 3 Lok Sabha seats, 2 in Jammu and 1 in Ladakh in the 2024 election, on all-time high by the party in the erstwhile state. In the 2019 Lok Sabha election, BJP again won 3 Lok Sabha seats, Jammu, Udhampur and Ladakh. In that rally, Modi had famously called for a general discussion over Article 370 of the Indian Constitution, which special status to the erstwhile state, and was revoked by his government on August 5, 2019. Article 370 has become a shield and is being used as one. It has been armored with communal jewels, and just because of this a valid discussion on it's not happening, I want the experts of the Constitution to discuss it. Shouldn't the injustice stop? Modi had said to his audience then. Modi had said then. Tamil Nadu government announces seed distribution in state agriculture budget 2024. What else does it include? Tamil Nadu Minister M.R.K. Paneerselvam on Tuesday presented a separate agriculture budget 2024-25 in the state assembly. State farm budget announced seed distribution to encourage traditional paddy varieties that could help fight against diabetes. Paneerselvam announced 65.30 crore for millets purposes including optimizing yield. Second, One Village One Crop scheme presented in Tamil Nadu agriculture budget 2024. Third, the Tamil Nadu farm budget also announced steps to reduce chemical fertilizers in paddy crops. Fourth, several measures to nurture villages to help them tackle climate change. Fifth, a new scheme called the Chief Minister Manure Kapom scheme, CMMK-MKS, with 22 components, will be implemented at an outlay of Rs 206 crore during the year 2024 and 25, the minister said. Sixth, Kalagiran All Village Integrated Agriculture Development Program aims to transform every village into a model of self-sufficiency by focusing on the development of the agriculture as the primary occupation and by converting fallow land into cultivable land to increase the net cultivable area. During 2024 and 25, this scheme will be implemented into 2482 elected villages, panchayats at an outlay of 200 crores. To help the farmers recover from loss of income due to unforeseen natural calamities, crop insurance scheme is being implemented. The insurance claim for an amount of 14.55 crore was immediately disbursed to 9988 farmers of Tutukudi district for the crop loss that occurred due to incessant rains on the 17 and 18 December 2023. This scheme will be implemented during 2024 and 25 with an allocation of 1775 crore. Mizoram celebrates 37th State Day with Governor commending Mizo Peace Accord. In Mizoram, the 37th State Day is being celebrated with patriotic fervor and enthusiasm all across the state. State level celebration was held at Vanapa Hall in the heart of Aizwal city. Speaking on the occasion, Governor Dr. Haribabu Kambapati held the historic Mizo Peace Accord signed on June 30, 1986 as a shining example of how dialogue and reconciliation paves the way for lasting peace and prosperity. Dr. Kambapati said that Mizoram serves as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that even in the midst of adversity, peace is possible. He said that with peace as a catalyst for development, Mizoram is on the right track for accelerated progress and prosperity. Chief Minister Laldu Homa said that Mizoram is 25 years behind other states of India in terms of development and progress. He therefore called upon the people of the state to walk extra miles for ushering fast-track development in the state. He cautioned that there should not be room for mistake in achieving the goal and vision of development. Trouble for Alexei Navalny's brother's day after opposition leader's death. Russia has initiated a new criminal case against Oleg Navalny, the brother of the deceased Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, according to the TASS state news agency. While the specific article of the criminal code under which the case has been opened was not mentioned, TASS said that police are actively searching for Oleg Navalny, who was already on the wanted list in connection with another matter. In 2014, Oleg Navalny was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for fraud in a case that Kremlin critics argued was fabricated and intended to exert pressure on his late brother. Puri International Airport, Odisha rolls out tender sets 1100-day deadline for project completion. The development of Odisha Puri International Airport got a new fillip as Odisha Industrial Infrastructure Development Corporation has invited tenders for the first phase of development, operation and maintenance of the proposed airport. Officials privy to the matter mentioned. Named as Sri Jagannath International Airport, it will be constructed near Puri's Sipa Sarubali area, officials said. Further, the first phase entails work on public-private partnership (PPP) mode for 4.6 million passengers per annum (MPPA) capacity at an estimate cost of Rs 2203 crore at an appropriate area of around 1165 acre, the official said. It is noteworthy that the eligible bidder will require to complete the construction work in 1095 days and maintain it for 7 years from the commencement of the commercial operation. The official window to submit their tenders is scheduled between February 21 and April 20. Proposed to primarily serve the Puri region, the closest airport to Puri is the Bijupatnak Airport, IATA code BBI in Bhubaneswar, situated around 64.6 km away from the heritage city of Jagannath Puri. In 2021, Odisha CM Navin Patnaik urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to establish an international airport in Puri to promote Jagannath culture. Since then, Patnaik has consistently raised the issue with PM Modi, highlighting the significance of the proposed airport for the region. Odisha's first vaccine manufacturing plant to start production in May. Commercial production at the Sapigen Biologics vaccine plant in Odisha, the first such facility in the state, will commence by May this year, officials said on Sunday. The plant on the biotech park in Andura near here will have a capacity to produce 2.4 crore doses of different vaccines per day, they said. At full capacity, this facility will be biggest vaccine producing plant in the country, the Chief Minister's office said in a statement. It is expected to produce over 15 vaccines for various diseases including cholera and malaria. The 1500 crore vaccine plant will create direct employment for 1500 people, with most of them being local recruits, the CMO said. Odisha weather: light rain likely over this district's mercury to touch 36 mark in Bhubaneswar. The regional center of IMD in Bhubaneswar Tuesday forecast that light rain is likely to occur in many districts of Odisha. With mainly clear sky, the maximum temperature in Bhubaneswar over the next 24 hours is very likely to be around 36 degrees Celsius, the weather agency informed in its midday bulletin. In the same period, the minimum temperature is very likely to around 23 degrees Celsius in the state capital, up to 8:30 am on February 22. According to the weather agency, dry weather is likely to prevail over the district of Odisha. From 8:30 am of February 22 to 8:30 am of February 23, IMD stated that light rain is likely to occur at one or two places over Keonjhar, Mayurbhanj, Baleshwar, Bhadrak district. Dry weather is very likely to prevail over the remaining districts of the state. From 8:30 am of February 23 to 8:30 am of February 24, the weather agency informed that light to moderate rain or thunder shower is very likely to occur at one or two places over the districts of North Coastal Odisha, Keonjhar, Mayurbhanj, Dhenkanal, Khordha, Ganjam, Nayagad, Kandhamal, Bodh and Puri. Dry weather is very likely to prevail over the remaining districts of the state. The weather agency forecasts no change in maximum temperature, day temperature over the next 4 to 5 days. Over the last 24 hours, the highest maximum temperature of 36.5 degrees Celsius was recorded at Bhawanipatna and Titlagad, while the lowest minimum temperature of 15.5 degrees Celsius was recorded at Pulbani in the plains of Odisha. BSc Odisha 10th Board Exam 2024 begins today. AI cameras to monitor over 5 lakh students. The Board of Secondary Education Odisha will commence the BSc Odisha Class 10 Board Exam 2024 from today. A total of 5,51,611 students will have registered to appear for the Odisha Matric Board Exam 2024 from today. The state government has installed AI-powered cameras in exam centers to prevent the use of unfair means. AI-powered cameras will be installed in the strong rooms, DO office, examination hall. A command room with 7 to 8 persons will be set up for operation of the AI cameras as per the reports. Students appearing for the exams will have to download the Odisha HSC Admit Card 2024 through the official website bscodisha.nic.in. They will have to mandatorily carry the hall ticket to the exam center along with the school ID. As per the schedule, the BSc Odisha Class 10 exam 2024 will begin with the first language paper and will conclude on March 4 with the social science subject. Odisha Class 10 exam will be held in 2 shifts. Forenoon shift will begin from 10 am to 12:30 pm and afternoon shift from 2 pm to 4:30 pm. Students have been instructed to reach the exam venue 30 minutes before the exam begins. They will be given 15 minutes reading time to go through the question paper. Electronic devices such as mobile phone, Bluetooth devices, smartwatch, calculator are strictly prohibited in the examination center. The Odisha government in December clarified that the Class 10 dropout rate was 27% in the state in the academic year 2021-22 and not 49.9% as informed by the Education Ministry in the Lok Sabha. The overall dropout rate got reduced to 17% in 2022 and 23. ऐसी और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़ रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.